Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the session. In this session, we are going to discuss some questions that are related to work, energy, and power. So, this is the unit number 4. And if you feel that this video is slow, then you can increase the speed of this video from the YouTube playback option. You can play this video with the speed of 1.5, I think, because this video will be slow from my end. Okay, so because I have to explain everything in the detail, that's why this video is might be slow. So if you are comfortable, you can continue this video with this normal speed. So in this video you will see some questions, approximately 7 questions I will discuss in this video. And this is Jaskirat at this end, and with the help of sir, uh, we are delivering you some video lectures, and the rest of the things are written here. So questions are based on the work formula and unit number 4. My contact number is not mentioned here, I will mention that later on. So for the work formula, for work, basically you have studied the formula force dot displacement F dot S, or sometimes we write it as F dot delta S. F dot delta S. This is the work formula. When the force is constant and when the force is variable, then we have the formula work is equal to integration of F ds. So this I have explained I think yesterday, F ds, and integration terms we will see when we will cover this topic. So this is all about the work, and some topics we will see some more questions where requirement of such formulas will be there. So basically work formula is this one, force into displacement or integration of force into ds. This is case of variable force, this is a case of constant force. So this is all about the first formula, and now see the first question. First question is, a raindrop of radius r falls from a certain height h above the ground. The work done by the gravitation force is proportional to. So students, in this question you can observe that suppose this is a drop of rain. This is a drop of rain and it is falling down. Obviously, why it is falling down? Due to the gravitation force. So its weight is, due to its weight m into g, this drop is falling down, and here you can see it is the radius. It is the radius of this drop. He has taken small r, we can take small r. Okay, small r ले लेते हैं, ठीक है, confusion now. Small r is the radius. So what will happen? Actually mg is the force. So mg is the gravitation force, and the displacement is also in the downward direction. Displacement is also in the downward direction. So that means the work done in this case is equal to mg into displacement. Angle between them is 0 degree. m into s. Okay, चलो पूरा लिख लेते हैं. mg dot s will be the first expression, then mg into s into cos 0, because here you can see cos 0 degree, because displacement is also downward and the gravitation force is also, the weight is also mg. So this is the force, so this is also in the downward direction. So mg cos 0, I think this is clear. यहाँ तक clear हो गया सबको. So mg cos 0. Now see, this work done is equal to, now I have mg एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट वी कैन टेक h, हम डिस्प्लेसमेंट को h ले लेते हैं चलो, फ्रॉम द हाइट, यहाँ से ड्रॉप इज फॉलिंग, सो एम जी एच इज़ द डिस्प्लेसमेंट। नाउ वी आर लेफ्ट विद, हमें पता क्या करना था, रिलेशन बिटवीन वर्क डन इज proportional to, so work done is proportional to, so here we have mass g and h, so can we take the relation of density rho, rho is equal to mass upon volume, density is equal to mass upon volume, that means mass is equal to, from this expression we can get mass is equal to density into the volume, and volume of the cube, volume of the sphere, because जो जो आपका ड्रॉप होगा, रेन ड्रॉप होगा, दैट विल बी ऑफ स्फेरिकल शेप, so volume of the sphere is density is rho into 4/3 pi r cube. That means if I put the value of m here, wait करना, work done is equal to, work done was equal to m into g into h, so if I put the value of m in terms of density and volume, then density into volume, so rho into 4/3 pi r cube into g into h. So this is the expression for work done. So work done is, you can see work done is directly proportional to the cube of radius. So work done in this case is directly proportional, work done is directly proportional to the third power of radius. So work done is directly proportional to r cube, and the answer for this for this question is option number D. Option number D will be the right answer for this question. If you feel that this video is slow as compared to your grabbing speed, आप अच्छा जल्दी grab कर रहे हो, then you can increase the speed from the playback speed of YouTube video, because today I am going to record this video in this way, slow way, so that every student will understand the concept. So a raindrop of radius r, first question, I am just going through the definition, a raindrop of radius r, so this was the raindrop, ठीक है, this was the raindrop. Okay, let me change the color, थोड़ा light कर लें, so that it will be properly visible. Now visible, yes. So this is a raindrop and this is falling down with the, okay, it is h height above the ground, so this is the ground, this is my ground, let's suppose this is ground, and it is h height above the ground, that means displacement कितनी हो जाएगी, when it will fall down the displacement will be h. So mg is what, mg is the weight, or you can say the downward force. So force is, downward force is mg, and displacement is h, so mg into h is the amount of work done. This is equal to mgh, and put the value of m in terms of density and volume, then you will see density into volume is equal to mass. So volume of the sphere is equal to 4/3 pi r cube, that means work done in this case, when the raindrop is falling down, then work done is directly proportional to r cube. So here is the expression, and option number D was the right answer for the first question. I hope you can, the question is clear. Now you can note down the complete solution. Okay, take the screenshot please. Okay, now we are going to move to the second one. The second question is saying a distance x is moved by a body of mass 0.5 by a force varies with time. X equation is given where x is expressed in meter and t is in second. What is the work done by the force in first 2 seconds? So what we have to do in this question? Basically students, first of all we have to find the acceleration here. So this is my x is given to me. So what I will do, I will differentiate this x with respect to t to get velocity first, because if I will accelerate displacement with respect to time, then I will get velocity, and that velocity is equal to the derivation of this whole term. So this derivation of this whole term is equal to 3t square derivation 60, 4t derivation of 4t is 4, plus derivation of 5 is 0. So this is the first time derivation. Now see the second time derivation. When we do the derivation of this one, so d square x, when we differentiate x again with respect to time, or you can say it is the differentiation of v with respect to time. So we can write it as दोनों expression सही हैं, differentiation of double differentiation of displacement or differentiation of velocity with respect to time. So this is equal to, now we have to differentiate this one, इसकी differentiation करनी है. So differentiation of 60 is equal to 6, differentiation of 4 is equal to 0, 0 is 0. So that means this is equal to 6. So students, here you can see differentiation of double differentiation of displacement or differentiation of velocity with respect to t is equal to acceleration. So note down up to this point, acceleration in this case is 6. Please note down. Acceleration is equal to 6. So what will be the force? Now I am going to raise this one. So what is force? Force is equal to mass into the acceleration of body. So acceleration is equal to 6 and mass is equal to 0.5. Mass is equal to 0.5. That means acceleration force is equal to 0.6 into 5, 3 Newton. So 3 Newton is the force that is applied. 3 Newton force is applied. Now students, we have calculated the acceleration, we have calculated the force. Now we have to find the displacement. Suppose this is the path, and the body is initially at which position, that we will find from this equation. So we will take a origin point. Let's take this one as origin point. Okay, let's take this one is origin point. This is origin point, and here you can see, if I will put t equal to 0, then I will get the initial position of the body at time equal to 0 seconds. So if I put t equal to 0 in this equation, then I will get the initial position. So initial position t equal to 0, so 0 plus 0 plus 5, so 5 will be the initial position. That means body is at this position, body initially यहाँ पे है. And now I have to find the value of t at time equal to 2. तो put t equal to 2 in this equation, time को 2 put करो, then I will get x equal to 2 square, 2 2 is the 4, 4 3 is the 12 will be here, 4 2 is the 8, 8 will be here, plus 5. ठीक है। सो 12 + 8 + 5 दैट इज इक्वल टू 25. So here is the 25. Body of mass 0.5. Okay. Acceleration we have calculated. Acceleration was 6. So x is displaced. Okay, work done. Okay, wait for 1 minute. 4 + t. Okay, 4. Okay, let's solve this one. Solve कर ले पहले, बाद में देखते हैं. So this is 2 square. 2 square is 4. 4 3 is the 12, and 12 plus 8 20 25. So that means now displacement is 25. Now displacement is 25. So what is the net displacement? Net displacement is this one. This one is the net displacement. So net displacement is 25 minus 5. That means displacement in this case is 20. Net displacement in this case is 20. So when we have to find the work done, then we will multiply force, that was 3 into 20. 3 into 20. So 60 joule will be the work done. But here the answer is not matching, so I will check, verify it. So 60 joule will be the answer for this question. Let me verify. मैं एक बार verify करता हूँ जहाँ पे PDF में से क्वेश्चन लिया था. Wait for 1 minute. So students, as per the calculation, the answer is right and 60 joule is the right answer. Book में कुछ भी given हो, don't worry about that. So the answer is 60 joule for this question. The work done in first 2 seconds is 60 joules. So this is the second question. Now we are going to move to the third one. Third one is a body of 5 kg rest on a rough horizontal surface of coefficient of friction 0.2. The body is pulled through a distance of 10 meter by a horizontal force of 25 Newton. The kinetic energy required by the body is. So in this case, what we will take, suppose this is the horizontal surface. Suppose this is a horizontal surface and a body is placed on it. A body is placed on this surface and 5 kg is the mass of body. So coefficient of friction is something is given to you. So what will happen? First of all, we will find the friction force. So m into g, or you can say 5g mg. Put the value of m equal to 5, g equal to 10. So 50 is the weight. 50 Newton is the weight of body. So 50 Newton is the weight of body. And now see the normal reaction. Normal reaction will be in which direction? Normal reaction will be in upward direction. So this normal reaction is equal to weight of body in this case. So normal reaction is equal to 50 Newton. Then what will happen? Kinetic friction force, or you can say friction force is equal to mu, that is equal to 0.2. So mu into normal reaction. So mu into n. So mu into n is normal reaction. Normal reaction is equal to 50. So 50 into 2, 0.2. So this is equal to 50 into 0.2. This is equal to 10 Newton. So what is happening here? 15 Newton is the 25 Newton is the applied force. Here you can see 25 Newton is the applied force. 25 Newton, and friction force is given by, in the opposite direction we are observing some friction force that is given by 10 Newton. So net acceleration on the body is, बच्चे नेट एक्सेलरेशन कितना होगा देखो, काइनेटिक एनर्जी रिक्वायर्ड बाय, ओके बॉडी रेस्ट ऑन द सरफेस. Okay, so note down up to this point please. Firstly, note down up to this point. Then what is the net force? So here you can see net force is 25 minus 10. 25 minus 10, this is the net force. So net force is equal to 15. Net force is equal to 15 Newton. Then note down up to this point please. Firstly, note down up to this point. Then net force is equal to 15. So 15, net force is equal to 15, that means 15 is equal to mass into acceleration. 15 is equal to 5 into acceleration. So acceleration comes out to be, acceleration is equal to 3 meter per second square. 3 meter per second square. Then what will happen? We have to find velocity at the end of अच्छा डिस्टेंस मूव की है 10 मीटर. Okay, distance is moved, body is pulled through the distance. So time is not given. So what we can do, this is the surface and the body is pulled by which distance? This is the body. So displacement 10 meter displacement. So body is pulled in this way 10 meter. So amount of work done, the amount of work done is converted into the kinetic energy. जितना भी वर्क डन करेंगे वो बॉडी को kinetic energy में कन्वर्ट, that will be converted into the kinetic energy of body. अगर हम बॉडी को वर्क डन करेंगे बॉडी के ऊपर तो वो किस में चेंज हो जाएगा? that will be converted into the kinetic energy. So in this case what will happen, 15 was the net force. So work done will be equal to, इसमें बच्चे टाइम का कंसेप्ट नहीं यूज़ होगा. नेट फोर्स इज़ 15. नेट फोर्स कितनी आई थी बॉडी के ऊपर? 15. सो नेट फोर्स इनटू डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज इक्वल टू वर्क डन, एंड दिस वर्क डन इज़ कन्वर्टेड इनटू, ये वर्क डन कहाँ पे जाएगा बच्चे? ये वर्क डन एक बॉडी का है, उसको आप पुश करोगे देन दैट विल एक्सेलरेट. सो आपका वर्क डन किस में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है? योर वर्क डन इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू द मोशन ऑफ द बॉडी. So motion of the body is what? That is the kinetic energy. So this work done, that is 150 joule. 150 joule. This is converted into the kinetic energy of the body. So kinetic energy of the body, by pulling, after pulling it at the distance of 10 meter, after pulling it at the distance of 10 meter, the kinetic energy of the body is 150 joule. So your answer for this option for the third question will be 150 joule. बच्चे कंफ्यूज नहीं होना है. You have to find the net force. One force is friction. So I am repeating again. One force is this one, which is applied force. And that force is given by 25 Newton. And one is the friction force. One force is friction force, which is opposing the motion. And that friction force was 10 Newton. So one force is in right direction, that is applied force. One force is in the backward direction, that is friction force. So body will move. Body move तो करेगी, लेकिन body की movement की वजह से हम force कौन सी लेंगे? We will take the net force. So net force is 25 Newton minus 10 Newton, so 15 Newton. This is the net force expression. This is the value of net force and this is the value of displacement. So 15 into 10, so 150 joule is the right answer for the third question. Students, please take the screenshot or note down in your notebook. You can take the screenshot or you can take the screenshot or you can note down in your notebook. So 150 joule is the right answer for the third question. So 150 joule will be the right answer for the third question. Now we are going to move to the fourth question. Now we are going to move to the fourth question. So fourth question on screen is a force. When a force acts on a body of mass m, the position x varies as this one, where k is the constant. So work done by the force in first 2 seconds. So students, let's start this question. X is given to us. So mass of the body is m and position is x. So let's find the acceleration first. Differentiate with respect to x. Differentiate x with respect to t. Then you will get the velocity term. I hope these things are common and you know these things because these things we have covered in the second unit. So dx by dt, this is equal to velocity. K is constant, 3 is constant. So differentiation of t cube की differentiation करेंगे, it will be 3t square. Then we have to differentiate it again because we have to find the acceleration. So that is called the double differentiation of x. Double differentiation of x with respect to time, or you can say differentiation of velocity with respect to time. Differentiation of velocity with respect to time. So this is equal to k by 3. Okay, चलो यहाँ पे 3 and 3 cancel out. So k t square, we have to differentiate now this one, k t square. Now k is constant. चलो बच्चे यहाँ पे भी पहले लिख लेते हैं. So differentiation of x with respect to t is equal to k into t square. Now when we are doing the second time differentiation with respect to time, then k is constant and differentiation of t square is 2t. So that means acceleration is equal to acceleration is variable here, t cube. When a force act on a body m, its position x varies as t equal to this one. Okay, so in this case the acceleration is variable 2 kt. So in this case acceleration is variable, that is equal to 2 k into t. Please note down up to this point. Acceleration is variable, acceleration is depending upon the time. That means the force is not constant. The force that is applied is not constant. Force जो apply है वो constant नहीं है. The force है ना, force act on a body, कहीं पे लिखा तो नहीं है force constant है ना. So force is equal to acceleration is equal to 2 kt. So that means acceleration is depending upon the time. Acceleration time के साथ change हो रहा है. So when the acceleration is changing with respect to time, that means force is obviously changing. So we will use the integration formula here. यहाँ तक नोट कर लें पहले. 2 kt is the acceleration. Now note down. Now find the value. Find the displacement for 0, x equal to 0. Displacement is 0. And for x equal to 2, check the displacement. For x equal to 2, सॉरी टाइम इक्वल टू 2, एक्स इज इक्वल टू टाइम इक्वल टू 0, सॉरी यहाँ पे एक्स नहीं आएगा, फॉर टाइम इक्वल टू 0 displacement is equal to 0. Put t equal to 0 in the given equation. But when time is equal to 8, sorry, time is equal to 2, then x is equal to 2 cube is equal to 8 by 3t, 8 by 3k. So 8 by 3k, this is the displacement. So the net displacement is 8 by 3k. So now see work done, we will use the formula for work done. Work done is equal to integration of force was equal to 2kt. So 2k into t was the force and the displacement is 8 by 3k, and this integration is from, बच्चे इंटीग्रेशन कहाँ से होगी, इंटीग्रेशन इज फ्रॉम 0. नाउ सी विच टर्म इज वेरिएबल, दिस t इज वेरिएबल, वी कैन इंटीग्रेट ओनली दिस t. अब इंटीग्रेशन करनी है t की तो विद रिस्पेक्ट टू t ही होगी, ठीक है. सो इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ t वी कैन डू हेयर. इसके बिना और किसी भी चीज़ की इंटीग्रेशन नहीं कर सकते. तो वी विल टेक द लिमिट फ्रॉम 0 to 2. सो 0 से लेके 2 तक की लिमिट लेंगे एंड सारी टर्म्स जो कांस्टेंट है उनको बाहर ले लेंगे. दैट मीन्स 8 टू द 16 by 3k square, 16 by 3k square, दिस विल बी द कांस्टेंट टर्म, ये कांस्टेंट टर्म आ जाएगी. एंड देन वी हैव द इंटीग्रेशन टर्म. इंटीग्रेशन की टर्म्स देखो क्या आएगी, t की इंटीग्रेशन होगी हमारी t स्क्वायर बाय 2. So t square by 2 is the integration of t and the limit is from 0 to 2. So 0 से लेके 2 तक की लिमिट. देन ट्राई टू फाइंड द आंसर. अब इस आंसर को फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश करें. सो इट इज़ इक्वल टू 16 by 3. ठीक है, थोड़ा चेंज होगा क्वेश्चन बिकॉज इन दिस केस द एक्सेलरेशन वाज चेंजिंग, सो फोर्स भी चेंज होगी. दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू यूज़ द इंटीग्रेशन. हमें यहाँ पे इंटीग्रेशन का कंसेप्ट यूज़ करना होगा. 16 by 3k square into t square is 4 by 2, so it is again 2. So my answer for this question is, work done in for this question is 32. 16 2 is the 32. 32 by 3k square joules. So this is my work done for this case. Students, you can note down the solution. आप नोट डाउन कर लो. आई विल वेरीफाई फ्रॉम द बुक. मैं एक बार वेरीफाई कर लूँ बुक से. सो प्लीज़ नोट डाउन द सोल्यूशन, यू टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट. सो स्टूडेंट्स, यू कैन नोट डाउन द आंसर. आप आंसर नोट कर लो. एंड द मेथड इज़ नॉट रॉन्ग. मेथड रॉन्ग नहीं है, मेथड बिल्कुल सही है. So students, this is the solution. In this way you can check the solution के हाँ यहाँ पे m भी आएगा. Here you will definitely see m because this was acceleration. This term was acceleration. So इसके साथ mass भी आएगा. Mass into acceleration will be there. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. बट फिर भी हम इस क्वेश्चन के वेरीफाई फॉर द वेरीफाइंग द आंसर वी विल सी द सोल्यूशन. हम वेरीफाई करने के लिए सोल्यूशन देखते हैं. सो नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू इरेज दिस वन. ओके, सो फॉर द क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 एंड फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 मुझे खुद को आंसर में डाउट है. सो फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 एंड 4 आई एम गोइंग टू टेक यू टू PDF. हम PDF पे चलते हैं जहाँ से हमने क्वेश्चंस लिए थे. NK बजाज IIT. So this is the PDF. To maximize. So this is the PDF and the question that is 74. Question number 74. So let me zoom in. So here is the value Okay, see this one, x is equal to kt cube by 3. Then we have calculated the velocity is equal to kt square. Yes, this is right, ये हमने भी कर लिया था. Then acceleration is equal to 2 kt, ये हमने भी कर लिया था बिल्कुल. So force is equal to mass into acceleration, force is equal to 2 m kt. So up to this point we are right. Up to this point we are right. This is question number 74. So book में question number 74 था. Then work done in the interval. So I said this is the force which is changing with respect to time. This is the force which is changing with respect to time. So that's why we will take. Okay, let me zoom in. थोड़ा और zoom करते हैं. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, more zoom. Now okay. So this is the force which is changing with respect to time. You can see force is equal to mass into acceleration, that is equal to 2 m kt. So this force is changing with respect to time. As the time is increasing, this force is increasing. So that means work done will be. अब work done के लिए बच्चे कौन सा formula यूज होगा? Now for work done we will use the formula integration of f dx. Up to this point our concept was right. Then see what is happening. Then you can see. Then you can see time is changing here. Time is changing from 0 to 2 second, and work is equal to force into displacement. So 2 m kt into dx. Up to this point our हमारा जो था concept, our concept was right up to this point. Then what is he is doing? He has written here t dx by dt into dt, because we cannot integrate t with respect to dx. So this is the mistake that we have done. This is the mistake. We have done a mistake in the question. So what he will do? They will do. उन्होंने क्या किया? यहाँ पे t या dx था. It was t dx. They have written t, then dx, divide and multiply with respect to dt. Then this term, this dx by dt is equal to this dx by dt. Wait. This dx by dt is equal to the velocity. So they have written it as velocity. Now time into velocity. Time into velocity. This is equal to displacement. तो बच्चे कुछ क्वेश्चंस में टी स्क्वायर आएगा, टी स्क्वायर इंटू भी वो देखेंगे कब आएगा, लेकिन हम इस टाइप के क्वेश्चन देख रहे हैं. इन दिस क्वेश्चन टाइम इंटू वेलोसिटी. सो दिस इज इक्वल टू इंटीग्रेशन x इंटू डी टी. सो x की वैल्यू हमें गिवन है इन टर्म्स ऑफ t. सो x इंटू डी टी. टाइम इज चेंजिंग फ्रॉम 0 to 2. तो इस तरह से इस क्वेश्चन को करना था. एक्चुअली थोड़ी सी हमने गलती की है. यू कैन चेक दैट मिस्टेक. So dx, you can note down this solution now. This is equal to this x velocity into time is equal to x dt, and x is given as in the question t cube. So x is equal to t cube is given in the question, k into t cube. So k into t cube is given in the question. X is equal to, let me see, k into t cube by 3. तो बच्चे 3 क्यों नहीं लिखा फिर यहाँ पे? ये भी गलती है. ओके 3 भी आना चाहिए. ओके आई थिंक हमारा जो आंसर है वो बिल्कुल सही है. हमने आंसर गलत नहीं किया है. वी हैव नॉट डन, हमने गलत नहीं किया है क्वेश्चन को, हमने बिल्कुल सही किया था. तो यहाँ पर हमें गलती मिली है इनकी कैलकुलेशन में. हेयर देयर विल बी 3, यहाँ पे 3 आएगा. तो अब चलो चेक करते हैं. यहाँ पे 3 आएगा बिकॉज इफ़ आई पुट इट एज एक्स, ठीक है, x की वैल्यू तो मुझे k क्यूब है. x की वैल्यू मुझे क्या गिवन है? k t क्यूब बाय 3. k t क्यूब बाय 3, ठीक है. सो k t क्यूब बाय 3, तो 3 बाहर आ जाएगा. 3 विल बी आउटसाइड, एंड बाकी की टर्म्स चलती रहेंगी। तो इस तरह से इस क्वेश्चन को एक्चुअली सॉल्व करना था। चलो इसका तो हमने देख लिया कि थोड़ी सी हमारी गलती के चांस हैं, बट वो गलती मैं गलती नहीं मानूंगा, मैं उसको टाइम के साथ टी के साथ कोरिलेट करके डिफ्रेंशिएट कर दूंगा। बट ये भी मेथड सही है कि इन टर्म्स ऑफ पहले एक्स ले लो देन एक्स की इंटीग्रेशन कर दो। तो फॉलो दिस मेथड, इस मेथड को फॉलो करने की हम कोशिश करेंगे, ठीक है। सो ये हमारा हो गया। सो यहाँ पे भी गलती आई थिंक, यहाँ पे भी टी इंटू वी, और इस टाइप की मिस्टेक्स इस बुक में ऑलरेडी पहले क्वेश्चन में भी आई हैव सीन। तो इस क्वेश्चन का मेथड हमें पता लग गया, हम आंसर दोबारा वेरीफाई कर लेंगे, डोंट वरी। आई विल सॉल्व इट अगेन, मैं एक बार दोबारा सॉल्व करता हूँ इस क्वेश्चन को। अच्छा, अब जल्दी से एक बार पिछले क्वेश्चन को देखो, जो जिस क्वेश्चन का क्वेश्चन नंबर सेकंड, उसमें भी इन्होंने गलती की हुई है। दिस इज बुक एंड द क्वेश्चन इज, वेट फॉर 1 मिनट। वेट फॉर 1 मिनट। Okay, let me see which question it was. Let me see the question number, please. Okay, 5 kg body, question number 66. So in the question number 66 here you can see, okay, it is 50, ये तो हाँ ठीक है, 150. So question number okay, क्वेश्चन नंबर 20 वाज डाउटफुल। तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 20 में हमें डाउट था, इसका आंसर हमारा 60 आ रहा था। सो इन द क्वेश्चन नंबर 20 यू कैन सी हियर, इन्होंने क्या किया हुआ है, दिस इज़ माई वेलोसिटी, वेलोसिटी हमारा गिवन था एंड वेलोसिटी का बिल्कुल सही एक्सप्रेशन। सो वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू डी एक्स बाई डी टी, डिफ्रेंशिएटेड हमने भी की थी। ओके, यहाँ तक अप टू दिस पॉइंट आवर आंसर वाज राइट। Then we have calculated the acceleration equal to 6 up to this point, our answer was right. But they have seen here force is right, 3 Newton force is right. But after that they have calculated the only distance moved. This is the distance moved at time equal to 2 seconds. But they have not checked the initial position of the body. So body को देखो यहाँ पे u is equal to 4 meter per second and x is equal to 5 at t equal to 0. t इक्वल टू 0 पे बॉडी कहाँ पे है, 4 मीटर पर सेकेंड। ठीक है, 4 मीटर पर सेकेंड तो है, लेकिन x इक्वल टू 5 भी तो है। सो वर्क डन इन्होंने यहाँ पे 5 मीटर लिखा भी है, बट इन्होंने 25 में से माइनस नहीं किया वो। दे हैव नॉट सब्ट्रैक्टेड दिस 5 फ्रॉम 25 बिकॉज डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ द बॉडी इज 20, डिस्प्लेसमेंट बॉडी की 20 होगी और 20 के अकॉर्डिंग इसका आंसर 60 जूल्स आएगा। तो इस क्वेश्चन का तो कन्फर्म है कि इस क्वेश्चन में जो आंसर है दैट विल बी 60 जूल। नाउ सी कि दैट क्वेश्चन, वो क्वेश्चन देखते हैं के टी क्यूब। सो लेट्स सी दिस वन नाउ। ओके, वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड अप टू एक्सेलरेशन, एक्सेलरेशन इज इक्वल टू 2m k into t. So this is my acceleration. Now see what is work done. Work done is equal to force into integration of force into dx. So force is mass, mass into acceleration is 2. ओके, यहाँ पे 2 kT था ना, acceleration was 2 kT, acceleration was 2 kT. So work done is equal to mass into acceleration into integration m, acceleration is 2 k into t, then dx. So this is the expression for from time equal to, time is changing from 0 to, time is changing from 0 to 2. So what will happen here? Now see what will happen. 2m k, this is constant and we have to do the integration, and I will write here t dx, sorry dt here. चलो डी एक्स लिखते हैं, टी इंटू डी एक्स, वी विल डिवाइड इट विद टी टी and multiply it with dt. Please note down this step. Please note down this step, and this is equal to this dx by dt is equal to velocity. Please note down this step. Up to this step, please note down. Okay, after that we have the velocity. हमें velocity का expression given था, velocity was equal to, एक बार डिफ्रेंशिएट करते थे देन वी गेट द वेलोसिटी. सो वेलोसिटी हमारे पास 2k टी स्क्वायर था, तो बिल्कुल सही उन्होंने किया हुआ था. ओके जी, ठीक है. वेलोसिटी वी हैव कैलकुलेटेड बाय डिफरेंशिएटिंग इट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टी. तो 2k टी स्क्वायर एक्सप्रेशन जो पीडीएफ में सोल्यूशन था दैट वाज राइट. दैट वाज राइट सोल्यूशन. पीडीएफ का जो सोल्यूशन था दैट वाज राइट. तो वेलोसिटी सही थी हमारी. वेलोसिटी की वैल्यू पुट कर देंगे देन वर्क डन विल बी इक्वल टू, ठीक है. सो वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू इंटीग्रेशन 2 was constant, m was constant, k was constant, time is changing from 0 to 2. Now we have to put the value of velocity. Actually I have confusion, मुझे लगा कि ये वैल्यू पुट करनी है कि x की. सो x की वैल्यू नहीं पुट करनी, हमें वेलोसिटी की वैल्यू पुट करनी है. सो वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू 2k टी स्क्वायर. सो 2 वेलोसिटी इज 2k टी स्क्वायर. बट वेलोसिटी कैसे आएगी? वेलोसिटी इनटू टाइम, तो वो तो x ही आ गया ना. वेट करना बच्चे, यहाँ पे कन्फ्यूज़न होगी फिर से आपको. सो वी आर लेफ्ट विद t. हमारे पास t आया था टाइम इनटू वेलोसिटी इनटू dt, यही हमारे पास आया था. हाँ, आफ्टर दिस वेलोसिटी इनटू टाइम इज इक्वल टू x. तो बिल्कुल मैं सही था अपनी जगह. दिस इज वेलोसिटी इनटू टाइम क्या था? x. सो काफ़ी कन्फ्यूज़न वाला क्वेश्चन रहा. मैं इसको सॉल्व करूँगा 2mk, ठीक है. नाउ इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ x विद रिस्पेक्ट टू dt. तो काफ़ी कन्फ्यूज़न आई थिंक रहेगी इस क्वेश्चन में आपको भी. x dt थोड़ी सी गलती उनकी भी है, उन्होंने भी गलत सॉल्व किया हुआ है, थोड़ी सी हम भी कर गए इस क्वेश्चन में. सो पुट द x इक्वल टू नाउ के टी क्यूब. तो अब करते हैं इसकी इंटीग्रेशन. दिस वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू 2m के स्क्वायर हो जाएगा. के एक बाहर आ जाएगा, के स्क्वायर विल बी देयर. देन कांस्टेंट 3 बाहर आ जाएगा. इंटीग्रेशन होगी टी क्यूब की, तो टी क्यूब की इंटीग्रेशन t4 बाय 4. तो यहाँ से कंसेप्ट के थ्रू हम देखते हैं कि हमारा आंसर कितना आता है. सो दिस इज t4 बाय 4. लिमिट इज 0 to 2. सो 2 की पावर 4 इज 16. सो 16. इसका फाइनल आंसर आया 8 बाय 3 m के स्क्वायर. सो लेट मी सी के दिस आंसर इज अवेलेबल इन द ऑप्शन और नॉट. ये आंसर अवेलेबल है उसमें या नहीं. लिमिट पुट करेंगे इंटीग्रेशन की, देन यू विल सी. सो दिस वाज क्वेश्चन नंबर 74. तो 74 का आंसर हम देखते हैं. 74 और दिस ऑप्शन इज अवेलेबल और नॉट. 8 बाई 3 m की स्क्वायर अवेलेबल नहीं है. बट हमें इस मेथड से सॉल्व करना है. हमें मेथड पता लग गया, तो मेथड के थ्रू आप चेक कर सकते हो. कहीं पे मिस्टेक वगैरह है देन यू कैन वेरीफाई. सो लेट्स सी नाउ सेकंड क्वेश्चन ऑफ द बुक. सेकंड क्वेश्चन का आंसर 60 जूल वाज द राइट आंसर. सो 4 क्वेश्चन वी हैव डन. इन द फोर्थ क्वेश्चन थोड़ी सी कन्फ्यूज़न हुई है, तो उसके बारे में भी बात करेंगे. डोंट वरी, इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर वी विल सी 2 or 3 क्वेश्चन इन विच द फोर्स विल बी वेरिएबल. जिसमें फोर्स वेरिएबल होगी उसके बारे में 2-3 क्वेश्चन लेके आएंगे. बट मेथड यही है कि इंटीग्रेशन करनी है, एंड बाकी किसी भी मेथड से इंटीग्रेशन चेक कर सकते हैं किस तरह से होगी. So next question is two particles of masses m and 4m have linear momentum in the ratio 2:1. So बच्चे what do you mean by momentum? Momentum is equal to mass into velocity, and this is denoted by basically small p. So small p is used as a momentum symbol. Now we have to find the kinetic energy. So energy 1, first of all we have to know what is the relation between momentum and energy. So energy is equal to half m into v square. This is the relation for kinetic energy. If I multiply it with mass and divide it with mass, then I can write it as half m into v square by m, and this m into v is equal to momentum. So kinetic energy in terms of momentum is written as 1 by 2 momentum square by mass. So kinetic energy is given by half momentum square into by mass. So that means energy 1, if I write the expression for energy 1, it is equal to momentum ratio is 2:1. तो बच्चे मोमेंटम का रेशो भी 2:1 है. सो हाफ P1 square. So this is the important one, P1 square by M1. चलो यहाँ पे M लिख लिया, ठीक है. This is M and energy 2 is equal to half P2 square by 4m. So if I divide E1 by E2, then 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 will cancel out. 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 will get cancelled out. So E1 by E2 will be equal to 4m by m bracket. So 4m by m will be the expression here, and here we have P1 by P2 square. So this energy is equal to m and m will cancel out. So this is 4. Now ratio of P1 is to P2 is given 2 by 1 square. So this is equal to 16 by 1. This is equal to 16 by 1. That means ratio of energies. You can note down the solution. That means ratio of energy of E1, energy of mass m to the energy of mass 4m is equal to, kinetic energy ratio is equal to 16:1. So this is all about the first 5 questions. We have discussed 5 questions. बच्चे please note down the relation between kinetic energy and momentum. Kinetic energy is equal to half momentum square. So half momentum square will be there by mass of the body. This is the expression for question number 5, and the answer for question number 5 was 16:1. 16:1 was the answer for 5th question. Moving to the 4th one, I am just going through the questions again so that you can easily understand, आपको concept clear हो जाए. For the question number 4, the force was variable and हमें इंटीग्रेशन वाला फार्मूला यूज़ करना पड़ा. we have used the formula of integration of f into dx for work done. थोड़ी कन्फ्यूज़न जरूर रही, बट इफ़ यू विल इम्प्लीमेंट द होल कंसेप्ट then you will definitely get the answer. We have to take the limit time which is changing from 0 to 2. तो काफ़ी डिटेल में मैंने डिस्कस किया था इस क्वेश्चन को भी. सो फॉर दिस वन आपका आंसर जो है वो थोड़ा सा चेंज रहेगा. बुक का आंसर भी टैली नहीं था किया. सो दिस इज़ द फार्मूला यूज्ड फॉर फोर्थ क्वेश्चन. देन यू विल सी द थर्ड वन. फॉर द थर्ड वन वी हैव सीन a block was there. Forward applied force is 25 in this case, and the friction force was 10, and the block is moved by 10 meter, and he is asking about the kinetic energy. So the force applied, जितनी भी हम फोर्स अप्लाई करेंगे ब्लॉक पे, दैट विल बी इन कन्वर्टेड इनटू kinetic एनर्जी. हमने एक बॉडी को हिट किया तो हमने जितनी उस हिट करने में एनर्जी लगाई वो kinetic एनर्जी में कन्वर्ट हो गई. So here work done will be converted into kinetic energy. So work done is equal to net force is equal to 15 and the displacement is 10. So net force 15 कैसे आई? 25 was forward and due to friction 25 is reduced by 10. 25 reduce होकर 15 रह गई. 10 joule was due to friction. तो 10 joule तो फ्रिक्शन की वजह से थी, वो माइनस करनी पड़ी आउट हमें 25 में से. सो फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन यूर आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन वाज 150 जाउल. इसके लिए हमारा आंसर आया था 150 जाउल. देन फॉर द क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, जिसका हमने सोल्यूशन देखा, बुक में भी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम है. सो दे हैव कैलकुलेटेड द डिस्टेंस. उन्होंने डिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट किया है. सो फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन नन ऑफ द ऑप्शन इज़ राइट. कोई भी ऑप्शन आपका राइट नहीं है. नन ऑफ द ऑप्शन इज़ राइट. सो आंसर वाज 60. ठीक है, आंसर आपका आया था 60 जाउल. एंड एक्सेलरेशन आपका आया था 6. एक्सेलरेशन वाज 6 एंड द फोर्स वाज मास इंटू एक्सेलरेशन. फोर्स आपकी आई थी 3 न्यूटन. एंड द डिस्प्लेसमेंट वाज 25 minus 5. सो डिस्प्लेसमेंट वाज 20 मीटर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. एंड द आंसर none of the option was right from these one, and the right option was 60 joule. We have verified that 60 joule is the right answer. Then see the first question. For the first question we have discussed about a raindrop. A raindrop was falling down. So work done was directly proportional to. The mass. Then mass is equal to density into volume. Because in this case what is the force acting? So force is equal to m into g, that is the gravitational force. जो वेट की फोर्स है वो नीचे की तरफ लग रही है. दिस इज इक्वल टू फोर्स mg. सो मास इज इक्वल टू डेंसिटी इंटू वॉल्यूम. देन वॉल्यूम इज इक्वल टू मास इज इक्वल टू डेंसिटी. वॉल्यूम इज 4/3 पाई आर क्यूब. 4/3 pi r cube. So that means work done is equal to, I have already explained, work done is equal to force into distance, so force into displacement. So work done is equal to डेंसिटी आ जाएगा, यहाँ पे मास वगैरह की वैल्यू पुट कर देंगे. सो वर्क डन इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू, फाइनली वर्क डन विल बी डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द क्यूब ऑफ रेडियस ऑफ दैट ड्रॉप. तो उस ड्रॉप के रेडियस के डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल होगा. ऑप्शन नंबर डी विल बी द राइट आंसर फॉर द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो इन दिस वीडियो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड 5 क्वेश्चंस ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ फर्स्ट आवर वर्क फार्मूला. सो वर्क एनर्जी एंड पावर, दिस इज अ यूनिट दैट इज गोइंग ऑन एंड वी हैव स्टार्टेड विद दिस इज द फर्स्ट लेक्चर एंड द वीडियो स्पीड इज स्लो. सो यू कैन increase the video speed from the video playback option. So playback speed you can change up to 1.5 or 1.75, so that this video of 1 hour will be covered in 40 to 45 minutes.